Have you ever been in this situation? You meet someone new. They smile and ask politely, "So, what do you do for fun?" And suddenly, your brain goes blank. You think, fun? What is fun? You try to answer, I like music. Then silence. Long, painful silence. Even the air feels heavy. The other person smiles politely and says, "Oh, nice." That's it. Conversation over. But don't worry, you're not alone. Even I, Bella, have been there. When someone asked me about my hobbies, I smiled like a frozen robot and said, I like reading, but today we'll fix that together. We'll turn silence into connection, and I like into real living English. Because talking about your hobbies is not just small talk. It's soul talk. It's how people see who you are inside. So let's unlock the words, the phrases, and the confidence to share your passions in English and maybe even make someone smile. Comment one below if you have a hobby that makes you lose track of time, the one you could talk about for hours. Lesson 1. Finding my real hobbies. This morning, I opened my notebook and wrote one simple question. What are my hobbies? At first, I laughed. I wanted to write, scrolling my phone, watching YouTube, checking messages. But then I stopped. Those aren't hobbies. Those are habits. So I closed my eyes and thought again. What really makes me happy? What makes time disappear? Then one by one, real answers appeared. Active hobbies. When I move my body, I go jogging every weekend. I enjoy swimming in the morning. I sometimes dance when no one is watching. When I do these, I feel free. Like English words running inside my mind too. Creative hobbies. When I make something new, I love drawing small sketches in my notebook. I'm learning how to bake cookies. I like taking photos of the sunset. Creating something reminds me. Mistakes can still look beautiful. Mind hobbies. When I grow from the inside, I read English stories before bed. I listen to podcasts on my way to work. I enjoy learning new words every day. These hobbies make my English stronger, word by word, just like planting seeds every morning. Then I wrote one more note in my diary. My hobbies are not just things I do. They are parts of who I am. When you say your hobby in English, you're not only practicing grammar, you're sharing a little piece of your story. Practice with me. Now it's your turn. Write 3 sentences in English about your hobbies. One thing that keeps you active. One thing that makes you creative. One thing that helps you relax. Example: I go jogging every Sunday. I love painting when I feel stressed. Reading helps me sleep better. Comment your 3 sentences below. I'll read them and choose some to feature in the next video. How to express your passion. Yesterday, when I looked at my notebook, I noticed something funny. Almost every sentence started with the same 2 words. I like music. I like reading. I like coffee. It sounded boring. Like my English had no emotion. But my feelings were bigger than like. So today, I decided to learn how to express passion, the real feeling behind my hobbies. I'll take you through 3 small steps that will make a huge difference. Step 1. Replace I like with something stronger. If you really enjoy something, you can say, I love drawing. I'm into baking. I'm crazy about movies. I'm a big fan of running. I can't live without music. These phrases show how much joy your hobby gives you. They make your English sound alive. Step 2. Use adverbs to sound natural. You can add words like really, truly, deeply, or casually to describe how you feel. I really enjoy listening to podcasts. I truly love spending time in nature. I casually play the guitar. Not very good, but fun. Adverbs make your sentences smoother, more honest, like real conversation, not a textbook. Step 3. Talk about how your hobby makes you feel. You can say, it helps me relax. It makes me happy. It keeps me healthy. It gives me energy. Example: running gives me energy and helps me think clearly. When you connect feelings to actions, your English becomes more personal and people connect to you more deeply. Challenge: describe your passion in 3 sentences. Write your answer in the comments using today's new phrases. What are you really into? How often do you do it? How does it make you feel? Example: I'm really into cooking. I cook every weekend. It makes me feel calm and creative. Comment below and tell me, what's one thing that makes you feel alive? Real conversations about hobbies. Sometimes people ask, "So what do you do for fun?" And my mind goes blank. I know English words, but they hide when I need them most. Today, I decided to stop hiding too. Scene 1. Conversation with a close friend. Enima and I were sitting with our tea. She smiled.
Bella, what do you love doing these days?
I paused. I'm really into drawing. It helps me relax. Emma grinned.
You and your sketchbook. Always sketching faces.
I laughed. Faces tell stories. I just tried to catch them. Emma nodded softly.
That's why your art feels alive.
Tip? Add a reason after I'm into. It helps me relax. It makes me happy. That's how small talk becomes real. Scene 2. Conversation with colleagues. A colleague asked, "How do you spend weekends?" "I used to sleep a lot," laughs, "but now I'm into baking."
Wow, cookies?
Yes, ugly cookies, but sweet. Tip. Humor keeps the conversation warm even with simple English. Scene 3. Conversation with a stranger. A traveler taking photos said, "Beautiful sunset." Yes, I love taking photos too.
Oh, you're into photography?
Yes, I'm crazy about capturing light. It changes every second. He smiled.
That's poetic.
Tip. Use phrases like, "I'm crazy about," or "I'm a big fan of," to sound natural and lively. Your turn. Comment below one sentence about your hobby. I'm into gardening. It clears my mind. I'm a big fan of dancing, even if I look funny. I might feature your sentence in the next video. Unexpected meeting. Today, Emma and I met her friend Lily, a cheerful American girl with short blonde hair, wearing a denim jacket and a big smile. We sat in a sunny corner of a small coffee near the park. The smell of baked bread filled the air.
Emma told me you're an artist, Bella. Is that true?
Laughing softly, artist? Maybe a beginner one. I just draw when I feel calm.
That's the best reason to do art. Not for work, but for joy.
See? That's why Bella's drawings always have peace in them.
I blushed a little. Oh, come on, Emma. I just draw messy lines.
Messy lines? That's art. My photos are blurry half the time.
We all laughed. The kind of laugh that makes you forget you're speaking another language. After a while, I realized something. In English, I often wait for questions. So I took a deep breath and started my own. Lily, what do you like doing when you have free time?
I'm really into hiking. It clears my head.
Hiking? So cool. I've only tried it once, but I almost died on the hill. Lily burst out laughing. That's the best first experience.
And she also bakes, right?
Oh yes, I love baking. Cookies, cupcakes, disasters. All included.
Perfect. I make ugly cookies too. They look bad but taste like heaven.
We'd make a great team. You draw them, I burn them.
The laughter echoed louder this time. And suddenly I realized this is what confidence sounds like. We kept talking. Every story grew into another. Travel, books, food, life. At one point, I paused mid-sentence, words hiding somewhere in my brain. I frowned, trying to remember. The thing you do when you feel thankful.
You mean grateful?
Yes, grateful. That's my word of the day.
You just learned it. That's teamwork.
Exactly. Conversation is not grammar. It's connection.
When we stepped outside, the light was soft and golden. I looked at my two friends and thought, sometimes learning English isn't about studying. It's about sitting in a coffee, laughing over bad cookies, and feeling a little more grateful for words that bring people closer. Practice time. Try these friendly questions to keep your conversations alive. What's something that makes you feel grateful? What new thing do you want to try this year? What makes you laugh every time? Comment one below. I'll reply with an English answer that fits your story. Speak with passion. At the end of the day, your hobbies are not just free time activities. They are little stories that tell who you are. When you talk about them, don't worry about grammar or big words. Just speak with heart. Because passion has a language of its own. And people always understand honesty. Even simple words like, I love painting. I enjoy music. I'm into baking. Can shine if you say them with joy. English isn't just for exams or work. It's for sharing laughter, dreams, and pieces of your life. It's the bridge that connects your world to others. So next time someone asks, what do you do for fun? Take a deep breath, smile, and let your words dance. Not perfectly, but truly. If this story inspired you to speak with more confidence, tap like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Daily English Voice. where your English grows naturally, word by word, heart by heart.